hauls. Today I'm doing a haul of just some Dollar Tree $1 movies that I purchased recently. My son has quite a collection of movies. I'll try to insert a picture so that way you guys can get an idea of how many movies he has. And we just keep adding to it thanks to the Dollar Tree. And we do use an app called CLZ Movies from the App Store or your Play Store. It is connected with IMDb. The membership to be able to catalog all your movies, more than a certain amount, is $15 a year. Well worth it to somebody like my son who uses so many movies or goes through so many movies. He can open up his own Blockbuster. Rest in peace, Blockbuster, but you know what I mean. So here are about 20 movies that he is now adding to his collection thanks to my Dollar Tree addiction. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. I would love to have you part of my family, and I hope you all stick around. All right, enough babbling. The first movie is a Blu-ray, and I'm not picking these in particular order or anything. This is called Alex and the List, and it has Jennifer Morrison in it and Patrick Fugit. Jennifer Morrison was in Once Upon a Time. Patrick Fugit was in Almost Famous. And then there's also Karen Gillan, who was in Jumanji, and Aaron Staton, who was in Mad Men, and Eddie K. Thomas from American Pie. They're all in this movie called Alex the List. And the next one is a movie that's in, or a series that is in French called Skins. So I'm hoping it has English subtitles. It is season 1 of this movie or show. It's pretty heavy, so it must have several discs in there. Alright, this one is also a seasoned one called The Almighty Johnsons from the Sci-Fi Channel. So I don't know if you've ever heard of that one. I have not. And there's another one with Alex, but it's called Alex and Emma. This one has Kate Hudson and Luke Wilson in it. So we'll be adding that to the collection. Next up is The Fitzgerald Family Christmas, A Time to Share the Spirit of the Season. It's got Ed Burns and Connie Britton. There's that movie. Next up, kind of a rare find. Walmart has this Walmart Soundcheck series, but this one is with Rihanna. So it's probably Rihanna doing music or music rehearsals or something, I'm assuming. And it's a limited edition DVD. And it includes Rihanna at Walmart Soundcheck and a bonus interview. So I found that interesting. I haven't seen this at any other Dollar Tree, so that was a rare find. The Lucy Show, who doesn't love I Love Lucy? You get over 11 hours, which is 28 episodes of The Lucy Show. Now this is, I think, different than I Love Lucy. I think this was post I Love Lucy. So this is what she did after. And then this one has Chris Christopherson, called Midnight Stallion, Hope Runs Free. Okay. All right, next up, it's Love for Sale. Who Says Money Can't Buy Love? It's got Maya in it, or Mia. I'm not sure how you say her name. Jason Weaver, Clifton Powell, Melissa Ford. There it is right there. Then we're going to go with this one here. It's called Spreading Darkness with James Duvall and Eric Roberts. I've always liked Eric Roberts. That's Julia Roberts' brother. This is a Blu-ray called Tinker. Never heard of that one before. Tinker. Next up, I found Duck Dynasty Season 4. We did find Season 1 before I started making videos on me buying Dollar Tree stuff. So now we have Seasons 1 and 4. It is 10 episodes on 2 discs. William got excited when I told him about this one. Richard Pryor, Omit the Logic. Omit the Logic, a true story of an American icon. So it's about Richard Pryor. Thought that was pretty cool. Next up is going to be I'm Through with White Girls, and it's got Anthony Montgomery, Ryan Alazio, and Lamont Rucker in it. I'm Through with White Girls. Probably a comedy, I would assume. This one is called We, I think. W/W./E. Not sure how you say that, but it's a film by Madonna. So that sounded interesting. All right. Next up is Soul Kittens Cabaret, and it has Fantasia in it and Faith Evans. Fantasia was, I think, a winner of American Idol years ago. This one is called Her Best Friend's Husband. Cheryl Ladd and Bess Armstrong. Some Things You Just Don't Share. And it was a DVD to video. All right, and we have about 3 movies left. This one is called Perfect Plan, but I think it's also in French because it's got both titles, called Perfect Plan or Unplanned Parfait. So that is that one, and it's got, from the creators of Heartbreaker, so that looked interesting. This one has Stephen Dorff in it. It's got a big old Walmart sticker on it, so you know where these movies come from if they don't sell. They send them, or probably Dollar Tree gets them for a good deal and then markets them back out to us. And we're all, well, some of us, like me, and my son, are just glutton for all these movies. Wheeler, it's called. It All Begins with a Song, and it has Stephen Dorff in it. I remember him when I was younger. He was in some movies. All right, so the last one I have, and it's also going to be a giveaway item because I already owned it, but when I saw it, I was almost not going to buy it. Then I'm like, there's people out there who won't be able to find this, and they're going to want it. So I'm going to do a giveaway. So this is going to be the World War I, The Great War. Now, what's interesting about this set is that it has a hardcover book included and historic archives collection. So you get 2 DVDs, Voices of the First World War and Flashback the First World War. So this is the unopened one. So this is the one I just got today. So I am going to be giving this one away. And then we're going to look at what's inside so you can kind of get an idea. This will make a great gift for somebody who loves this kind of stuff. All right, so when you open it up, I'm not sure how it was in here because I opened it up, but let's say it was like this. This is where all the memorabilia is. It's a big fat envelope. It's really thick, guys. It's got a certificate of authenticity signed by the curator of Go Entertainment Group Limited. And then it's got all the different things that are inside that packet. It tells you what each thing is. So it's got both sides of stuff. And then here's the DVDs. Flashback, the First World War is in there. I think there's more than 2. Voices of the First World War. Oh, okay, so there is 2 DVDs. This is the book that I mentioned. The Great War, 1914 to 1918. So it was a 4-year war. And it's got all kinds of information. It's got the gas attack, Bleed France White, a story about that. Just flip to another page. Focus on Lawrence of Arabia. So, article about that. And then I'll do one more. Weapons of War. So there's an article about that as well. So, History's Most Tragic Conflict by Hillary Brown is the book. All right, so inside the packet, which is the most interesting and fun part, it just pops open like this. So this is my son's copy. I'm giving away a brand new one. Never opened. And it's got all kinds of stuff. So it's got it's replicas obviously, but it's got a field service of when somebody report of a death of an officer to be forwarded to the War Office with at least possible delay after receipt of notification of death on Army Form B. So it's like an official death notice of field service. And then it's got, this is a war diary. So it's a copy of an actual war diary. So I thought that was pretty cool. And then this one is another war diary or intelligence summary, it says. So I just noticed on this one they crossed off the intelligence summary. So whoever was writing this was like, okay, this is definitely a war diary. This person did not. But it's really interesting. If you sit down and read this stuff, this is actual stuff that people wrote way back in that day. That is just so interesting. I'm not going to go through every single thing, but that's just some of that. This one here is, this is a fit for duty. Sorry, I had to read it over a little bit. So this is somebody's actual form that was sent to say that he could be cleared to serve. It said that he had a mental breakdown, but he recovered. All right. And these are a public warning poster. So there's just so much stuff in here. I think these are just some of the posters, replicas of the posters. You are wanted by the U.S. Army. Don't wait for the draft, volunteer. These would make like cute little postcards. And they're kind of dirtied up for the effect on the back. Uncle Sam and his battering ram. So a lot of cool stuff in here, guys. I'm not going to bore you with every single thing because we'll be here all night or all day. And I know you don't want that. So if you would like to enter, here's how you enter. You must be 18 or older to enter. We are not affiliated with YouTube at all for this giveaway. This is solely from me. And you must be a subscriber, a visible subscriber. So make sure you check to see how you can make your subscriber status shown. And like this video. I would appreciate that. Comment down below. Don't say like thank you for the giveaway or anything like that. Just say my favorite movie is, and then name your favorite movie. And then you're entered. That's all it takes. And then we'll leave this open for 1 week. And then I'll draw with a random YouTube picker. And then we'll go ahead and give that person 48 hours to respond, or otherwise we will repick. I will send it out, probably media mail, since it is media. But you will get the prize, I promise. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you all again. I love you all. Bye-bye for now.